Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of our Cities Skylines playthrough. I didn't know the name of a subscriber the last time we had this forestry district named, so I looked it up, and my next subscriber after Mr. Greenway was a guy by the name of Jeff Conrad. So this is going to be Conrad Forestry Reserve. There we go. Thanks for the subscription, Mr. Conrad. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Now, the first thing we're going to do today, look guys, we have our first traffic problem. Let's have a look at the traffic heat map here. So this is red, and remember we said the last time, red is not necessarily bad, it's a volume measurement, it's not a clogging measurement. This, however, we can clearly see is backing up, and so we're going to have to fix this. Things to look for when you have a traffic backup is often look downstream of where the traffic is coming from. So we've got a busy highway, we know there's going to be lots and lots of volume coming off of here. And it's going into this really ridiculous little road setup that I put in that was good when we were a population of under 5,000. But now we're getting a bunch of trucks coming in. Let's follow where they're going. They're coming this way, probably coming down this street. Let's just see where these trucks go. So they are trying to get to the main arterial road. Some of them are going left, some are going right. The key to to solving this problem, I think, is to make a more direct route to the main artery. And the way we'll do that is we'll have a one-way, like a one-way road coming straight down to here, and we'll have another one-way going straight back up. We need to get rid of this little directional change because this is slowing things down. So let's give the game a quick pause and we'll sort this issue out. We're going to have to get a little liberal with the bulldozer here. So we're going to pop this all the way back. And we'll pop this road out. And sorry, you're going to have to go, people. Because we need room to expand. That's the nature of a city. So we're going to grab a road all the way down to here. And unfortunately, there's no one-way 4-lane. For whatever reason. So we have a choice between either going 6-lane on this or going 4-lane, and I think to future-proof we'll go for a 6-lane. Because we're so close to the residential, I'm going to use the tree-lined one to cut down on the noise. So we'll just make a very we got a high school in the way. Let's quickly move that high school so that we can continue working here. Okay, over there for the time being, please. Grab our 6-lane, drag her on down, nice straight shot. And in this one we're just going to grab, we can still keep the intersection over here because we do want some spread from the intersection. And we'll just demolish this existing road right here, like that, and we'll put in the 6-lane, again tree line to cut down on the noise. And we will use a bit of a curve here so that we don't have to destroy some of those power lines and buildings. Just like this, and then we'll just go straight there if we can. Looks like the power lines are going to give us some issues. Yeah. Okay, we don't need those power lines anyway, so let's just take them out. What else is blocking us? There we go. That's kind of a neat looking road. So now we have a one-way leaving the city and a one-way coming into the city. What's our closest other exit? See, this is the concern. So the closest other exit here is way down in the bottom corner. We can't have this being a one-way road, unfortunately. We're gonna have to make this a two-way. No, that's not true. That's not true. We can do this as a one-way as well. And I just demolished my very nicely shaped road. Yeah, it would be something like this. There we go. Okay, this is fine. We can have this double one-way setup. I wish we could control the traffic lights and stuff in this, because we'd really only need to control this from this side, but it's probably stuck lights all the way around. So anyway, now this bit, I don't think we want to connect to the residential up here. We don't want to create an intersection right off of the highway. We can let the people come down here, and then if they want to come back to the residential neighborhood, they can either come down this way and come up the avenue, or they can pop up this way. Because this is going to be a bit of an interior sub road now. I think it's time to upgrade this to a avenue. We're gonna have some issues because we've got some service buildings on the sides here. So let's just deal with these for a sec. So let's move the high school somewhat back to where it was. That's close to where it was. And we've got a park here. We'll just have to move this just a bit so that we can upgrade. Grab an avenue, use the upgrade tool. Well, what else do we have there? We've got something everywhere in this this little bit. So, firehouse. Got to move the firehouse. Let's just move it all down to the bottom here, and then we can upgrade as we can. We can upgrade that. What is on this block? Police station. Move that to the already upgraded one. Upgrade, upgrade. Now we'll move this park back. Where was it? Right about there. It's gonna destroy those houses now, and that is perfectly fine with me. And move this guy back up. And then we'll see if we can do this last bit of upgrading here. Oh, what else do we got here? Medical clinic. A little bit annoying that those buildings won't move. So now we've got our avenue upgraded, and that'll be the main artery coming back into the residential. Of course, step down from the 6 lane so that it's not as busy. Look at how neat that high density road looks now. That's pretty cool. We'll continue that all the way around the loop, and we might even end up doing this one in high density too, or along this bit. So we'll do all the bigger roads in this area as high density, and we'll keep the lower density in the interior. So let's get this going and see if we've resolved our traffic problem. Let's speed things up, and we'll very clearly. So there is no more backing up. Now let's monitor this intersection here and make sure that there's no backups. Zoom out just a touch because we want to look at the next intersection over. If there's backing up to the next intersection, then we've created an issue. So it looks to me like we're getting a little tight right there. Yeah, there's a little bit of tightness right here. Let's just watch it a little bit more. Wow, that's it's not backing up too much right now, but if the population grows anymore, this is going to get really bad. So we have to filter. We have to filter onto this, I think, is the solution. Is this one backing up too much too? It is. Okay. So we've got some tweaks to make. I think the way to solve this is to potentially make this into a one-way street so that they can just zip through, and hopefully that doesn't create an intersection. Let's find that out. Let's do a bit of an experiment here. Bulldoze that for the time being, and we will create a little one-way jog onto here. What kind of intersection does that create? It did not create a controlled intersection. So let's run the game and see if this does any better. There's a bit of jamming in there because people are trying to turn around. That looks to have improved things a little bit. We're not getting any jamming in this area because we've taken out that intersection. Now let's have a look down at this one again, because this one was a little bit backed up. There's lots of traffic here, but it's not backing up too badly. This intersection, however, is. So where are they coming from? Is it just this traffic? Yep. Okay, so what we need to do is try to make them not come down this street. So I think if we remove this intersection altogether and force them down into the avenue, we'll have better success. Let's see if that theory is right. It is a little jammed up. Let's just slow down and we'll watch the traffic pattern a little bit here. So we are backed up right to the next intersection, and there's a little bit of jamming. So here is what we might end up doing. We may end up creating an overpass system. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do this right now. Yeah, this is getting really jammed up. It's too bad not more of them are coming down onto this side because it's fairly clear. So where are they all going here? They're all going to the residential area. So that would mean, I think, that we do in fact want to make a split off early so that we don't get the traffic coming down here. This would be the shortest route. Let's give that hypothesis a test. And I think we'll find out that that will solve some issues for us. If it doesn't create a backup here, which is kind of the problem we had before. So nobody's turning in there just yet, but we'll have to find out whether or not that's a viable strategy. Some people are using it, but not very many. They're still all coming down onto the main avenue, and where are they going from here? So you can see some of the cars were despawning. These are always kind of tricky to solve when you get a bit of congestion. I figured people would have come this way because really the path to get... It looks like they're all coming into this area, which makes some sense because a lot of people live here. But, like, yeah, at the same time though, they could come the other way. Well, we're not getting any jamming in this area, so that's okay. Are we getting jamming here? This is pretty bad right now. Let's wait for a stoplight cycle and see how bad it backs up. Well, that one wasn't bad. This one's not bad either. What about this side? No, there's no jams there. Maybe we just had to let it run for a bit and resolve itself. I know when we didn't have this road though, it was backing up. So maybe we have to leave that in and just get some of the residential traffic off of the main street before they come down here. So it looks like these guys want to come to the industrial area, which begs the question why they don't just keep going on the highway and come out down here. I mean, there is a way to do that. It would be a heck of a lot faster from what I could see. So let's follow this traffic, see where they're going. Likely just right into the industrial zone. Yep. Well, I think we've resolved the issue for now. It doesn't look like it's jamming up too bad anymore. But we'll have to think about that, because why would they get off here instead of coming through the interchange and come down and come off of here? Is it because we have deficient off and on ramps? What is the direction of this? Yep, that is so we would need to bring another one off of here. We don't have one. I wonder if this will really solve our problems. Did we try this before and it was very bad? It created a really bad intersection. We could pull it off from way earlier. Like right about here. See if that does anything. Speed it up and see if we get some cars. Bit of a short intersection right there, but should be okay. See, I would have suspected that they would start to take this instead of coming through here, but they're not doing that. Nobody's using this off-ramp. Nobody's using it. That's too bad. That's really too bad. We may end up having to make a express route down to the industrial area just to keep this traffic down a little bit on this side. Or we could make this only a one-way, but then that would filter traffic this way, which wouldn't be any good. Interesting issues to think about. But for now, our traffic issue is resolved. We don't have the backup on the on-ramp anymore. We don't have any clogs in this area, so I consider that a fair success for the day. Once we determine the interior highway layout, things will resolve even better. Let's have a quick peek at our city from above. Get rid of Chirpy here. Some worker issues up there because I haven't connected the this direct road. I don't know. Maybe it's just not enough people. We've got proper on and off ramps. Or we have proper on ramps, that is. We don't have any export capabilities right now. So we need to make some on ramps. Let's continue this avenue over more towards the freeway. And we'll pull some off and on ramps off of here. So let's grab an on ramp and put it over there. And we will put a on ramp to the other side right about here. So let's page up. Let's try to make this look a little nice. Let's grab the curve tool, which we have on already. Whoops, that didn't work. Angles off. Alright, let's just bring it straight across for now, and then we'll curve. I'm okay with that. There we go. Now we got some export happening. Got some wood trucks going to the fish stick factory. I don't know why you would take wood to the fish stick factory, but that's none of my business, people. I don't know why they would need wood. So let's follow this truck here. Just one sec. I want to see if he's gonna go take the freeway north-south. He is going to do it. No, he is going to facility. Which one? Which one is he going to? Is it even in our city? I wonder. Probably. Nope, he's going to Lake Valley. That's a different place. So he must have imported some goods. So we do have some people using that off-ramp now, and that's likely a direct result of what we just did in the other area. We're getting some backup here, as I suspected we might. So here's what I want to do. This road is not overly essential to be in that exact place. So let's try to find, because this is going to get busier and busier, so let's try to find a better way to place that road. I wonder if we were to pull it from, say, off of this area and then just let it kind of come in from the back. We could take that intersection right out. So let's just give a quick pause on this. I didn't need to delete that other road, but that's okay. We'll grab it right off of the residential and business district here. And we'll make it pass over this off ramp and then back down. Oh, come on, work with me here. Really? Angle's not quite right. Okay, really gingerly. That's fine. We can work with that. There we go. So now we remove that intersection, so this should be a little bit speedier. And the garbage trucks will just have to come into this. This is a fairly quiet road as it is, so it'll be okay to have the garbage trucks going through there. How are we going to get back up here now is the question. It might be best to carry this over right on directly onto this avenue, because then they've got a pretty straight shot into the place that they're ultimately wanting to go. And then we wouldn't have to have this overpass here. Let's just watch this for a second. So we are getting some double intersection backup. Yeah, this is apparently not a very good place to have a road. We might instead bring it onto here. Let's give that a shot. All these traffic experiments today, but you got to do them at some point in time. So let's grab our bulldozer, and instead of hooking right up there, we're going to pass this over. A little short on that. And we'll put it right in the center. I wonder if it might be better to join up here, because this is not extremely busy, so we might be able to do that instead. Try that. Okay, let's let that run for a bit and see if that does anything for us. Let's speed it up. We'll clear out the backlog because there was a bit of backlog. Small amount of backing up right there. This is still okay. Not backing up double intersection wise. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Yep, that's working. Whoa, maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, there's a trick to this too. You can turn this into a 6-lane one-way, I think is how it's done. And that will give more capacity to line up. Yep, that works much better. So if you have trouble with people lining up on a two-lane one-way, you can switch the last bit of it to a 6-lane, and then they can split their traffic. And in this case, I wish I had a 4-lane because the middle 2 lanes can't go anywhere. You can't go straight through, so only these 2 lanes are going to be used on either side. And maybe they'll give us a 4-lane one-way one of these days. I don't know. But that works better, and I like the way the traffic's flowing through here now. Let's go check on our other traffic backups and see if we're still in the money. Yeah, it looks like we're doing just fine up here, actually, no? There doesn't appear to be any double lane backups or double intersection backups. Looks really, really good. Okay, so we solved some of our traffic issues today. And I think we did some worthwhile experiments. We've got a little bit of garbage issues happening here. We'll deal with all that in the next episode. For today, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.